What's up guys, RedFlyer here, back in the video, and today I'm giving you guys my full entire OBS tutorial. If you guys are a new viewer, this is going to be how I do everything that's on screen right now. First is going to start off with putting the game on screen, because a lot of people have been having trouble with that. And it's going to be putting the webcam. Then it's going to be doing things like donation goals and tickers, and the donation, or the live sub count in the bottom. And finally, it'll be alert boxes, which I'll show you right now. If I go here, the alert box will look, I'm going to do a test one right now, something like this. So, as you guys can see, it plays a song, and it goes on screen. Hold on, takes a little while. There we go. Oh, there we go. And it reads it out loud. Oh, I guess it's 62.00. Anyways, that's what we're going to be working on. If you guys have been a viewer on my channel, a lot of people have requested this. That's why I'm doing it. And we're going to start from scratch. I hope you guys enjoy either way, if you're new or if you're a constant viewer of my live streams. If you are new, I do stream a lot, so definitely come check it out. But the first thing we're going to do on OBS, and one last thing, is I'm recording with shadow play, so hopefully it works alright. I hate shadow play. I always have. It just doesn't work with me. I have a 1070. It just never works. So hopefully this works. I can't record OBS with OBS, but I always use OBS otherwise. Anyways, go to the bottom of your screen, right down here in the corner, where it says Scenes, and click on here, and click New, Add Scene. And then, as you can see, there's a title right here. So we're going to name it Tutorial. Sorry, I was checking my phone. My boss just said if we come into work today, we get free pizza. They really need people today. That's kind of funny. Anyways, click over here, add scene, and I'm going to name it tutorial. You can name it whatever you want. See, notice I have one for intermission, I have one for unturned, and then one for battlegrounds, because the reason for that is battlegrounds have the stuff turned off. But the reason for that is depending on where the game, you want to put things in different spots. Because in unturned, I believe there's like something right here, which is why I left that blank. Meanwhile, in battlegrounds over here, I think that's like the map or something. It's something like that. It's just you know, you want to put it in the best spot for that specific game. So that's why I have that. And then I have one for intermission as well, if I don't want to show what's in the game. So here we are in tutorial. The first thing we're gonna do is add a game source, and I have unturned open just because that seemed to be the most common game people were asking about. So what we're gonna do is click add source, and what I usually do, there's multiple ways to do this. I usually go with window captures. You can do go as a game capture, but those just don't always work for me. It depends on the game. Typically, if you're playing windowed mode, then you do window capture. If you're playing a full screen game, do game capture. But I play all my games in windowed mode because it just works better with recordings. If you do full screen mode, games can get super choppy and they can like cut in and out. So I recommend putting all of your games on windowed mode. You can do windowed borderless. Just look it up. There's ways to do it for almost every game. And then you go to window capture. And I could do addict disc, but I'm going to start a new one so you guys can see. Unturned 2. Okay. And now that's going to pull up my Chrome. But if you go to window, these are all the windows that you have open right now. So I'm going to look for unturned.exe right here. So if you click that, there it is. It's all you have to do. I can try doing game capture as well, but I don't even know if it works for unturned. Let's see. See, I don't have any game captures right now. See, it says capture any full. Oh, see, that's because I don't use full screen in my games. You can go specific window, unturned, but it's not working. Yeah, that's why I don't do game capture. So that might confuse people. You want to do window capture for games and just make all your games window mode. There are ways to do game capture. I don't use them. It doesn't work as well. Just trust me. Just do window capture. If you guys haven't picked up on that, this little eye thing right here, this is that you show it and hide it. But we're making progress. We already have unturned right here. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to show webcam. Not everyone uses webcams, but in case you do. So we're going to click add source. And if you have a webcam on your computer, or if it's an external webcam, either way, it's going to count as a video capture device right down here. The Elgato, if you add an Elgato game capture, that also counts as a video capture device. I'm going to name it webcam 2. Create new. And then see, it has the device right here. And we can already choose our webcam right there. Which the other one might actually already be using it. So hold on. Let's see if this works. Configure video, that'll take you to the settings for that specific webcam. For Logitech, they're all right here. So, and then some webcams like this will pick up your mic as well if your webcam has a mic, but I turn it off because obviously I have a better microphone. Resolution, just leave all this stuff to default. You don't want to mess with any of this stuff, and press OK. For me, it's not going to work because the other webcam source is already using it. I'll show you guys. This one right here is already using it, so that's why it's not going to work. I'm not going to delete that source. That's what I have on all my other ones. But that's what it would look like. It's the exact same settings. See. So these are just all the default settings. So no need to worry about that. I'm gonna move this one though, and I think I might have just screwed up my other one. Hold on, guys. Here we go, guys. I fixed it. The thing with webcams is that they can get kind of confusing where multiple sources keep trying to use it. So when I launched those controls, it also launched the Logitech like recorder thing in the background, and that started using the webcam. And only one application can use the webcam at once. It's kind of frustrating. So if that ever happens where it doesn't show up, first Task Manager and look for anything else that could be using your webcam. If that doesn't work, keep flipping it on and off, reopen OBS, and restart your computer. Honestly, it's kind of frustrating, but it'll, you know, it's not horrible. Eventually, you'll figure it out. It's not gonna be a huge deal. But yeah, those are. Are you kidding me? Oh wait, device just got switched. Oh my god. Okay, that could have been what happened earlier, and I didn't even notice it. I don't know. When I was scrolling through it, somehow scrolled it. Anyways, now we have a webcam. There we go. I'm gonna move it around here. As you guys can see, you can move anything around. If you want to scale it bigger or smaller, just go in the corner. You can, actually, I guess you can't change the orientation, something like this. If you want to crop it, hold down the Alt key, and then grab on any of the sides, and see they turn green. So you can crop like that. Crop out the window. There we go. I usually do mine a pretty tight crop, but for today's video, we'll do it a little bigger. Just like that. There we go. Okay. So say you guys want to just record and not stream, this is all you need. So you're going to hit start recording right here, but I'm going to show you guys my settings real quick. First, right up here, I'm going to go to settings, and general, none of this stuff really matters. I'll show you guys each screen in case you want to just copy my exact settings. Stream, this is for streaming later, but stream, you can choose your streaming service, and make sure you put in your stream key and stuff. But what matters is output right here. So output mode, I do advanced. It's just easier. For streaming, I know we're talking about recording right now, but I'm just going to show you all of them right now. Streaming, audio track, it just goes on one audio track. Encoder is 264. Just copy down all these settings, really. Bitrate, that depends on your internet speed. I can maybe up mine a little bit, actually. But 3300 has been working pretty well for me. CPU usage, this depends on your CPU. I've gone very fast because I have my graphics card is a lot better than my CPU because my CPU is not overclocked. It's only a 4790. Say you had like a GTX 750, but you had like a i7 7700K, then you would want to put this on like slow, medium, fast, something like that, because higher equals less CPU. I have mine very fast. And then don't worry about any of this stuff. Recording, this is what matters, okay? So you're gonna want to make the recording standard. And then recording path is right here. You can save it to whatever folder you want. And then generate file name without speed. No, you don't need to worry about that. And then recording format, do MP4. Don't do like, I believe the default is some weird file that they have. I don't remember what it's called. It's just, don't do that file. It's some other video type that like my video editor wouldn't even take. Make sure you change it to MP4 if that's not the default. One audio track. Encoder, use the stream encoder. You don't need to rescale the output. And then the warning here says recording saved to MP4 will be unrecoverable if the file cannot be finalized. Don't worry about that. That's never happened to me. I think MKV was like their weird file, but like it didn't even take my editor didn't even take it. Don't do that. It's all that's saying is like if your OBS crashes then the recording will get like screwed up, but you know, it never really crashes for me, so you don't need to worry about that. And then audio over here, this is just bitrate and stuff. I wouldn't even touch any of this stuff. I never have. This is audio screen that actually matters. Just leave all this stuff up here. These are the same things I have. Okay, so desktop audio device. I don't know why I have the first one disabled. That just means all the sounds on your computer that you are hearing in your headphones. So I just keep the first one in default, second one to disable. I don't know why I swapped those, but I'm not gonna change it just because I don't want to mess anything up down here. Either way. But then mic auxiliary device. This is the mic that you're talking into that you want to pick up. So if you have a headset, look for, like for me, Astro A50 is disabled, so it's not even on here. But that's my webcam. Sorry, kind of sniffling today, kind of stuffed up. There's my 182020 USB Plus. If your mic's hooked up, it should come up there. And this is something that's a little different, where you can only use webcams in one program at a time. You can use microphones in multiple programs at a time, so you don't need to worry about that. And then these are if you had second microphones or third microphones. Yeah, desktop audio device, like I said, is all the other sounds on your computer. It's really simple. You don't need to add like unturned source and like Discord source, which is really nice. Excuse me, guys. Super stuffed up today. And the video is the last thing you need to worry about. Hotkeys and advanced, I don't need to worry about those. Canvas resolution, I need 1920 by 1080 because that's what I record in. But output in 1280 by 720, just because you know, it makes it a lot better quality. Like, well, not really better quality, but like not performance wise. I mean, it doesn't like if I tried to output in like 4K, it could get like super choppy and laggy. But if you output in 1280 by 720, the computer can handle it really well. I might up that to 1920 by 1080 to be honest. I don't know. We'll see about that. But downscale filter, I just do by cubic. I don't know what these mean. Just copy all these. This is what works for me. FPS values, 30 FPS. You can do 60 if you want, but I usually do 30 just because you know, for lag and stuff. Hotkeys, you can set these if you want. I don't really have any. I have a few. And then advanced, just copy down all these settings. Pause the video. I'll scroll down real quick here. Right here. Here's the top. Pause the video. Okay. Now I'm gonna scroll down to the bottom. There you go. It's mostly the same thing. Pause the video. Honestly, I don't even know what half these do, but they all work. So there we go. Now we're done with all the boring part. Now we're gonna do some of the fun part. So if you're recording, all you do is click start recording. That's all you do. It's recording. It'll tell you in the bottom down here your FPS, the percentage using your CPU. It should tell you. Oh, why didn't it start recording? There we go. I think I accidentally double clicked it. It'll show you how long you've been recording right down here. It used to show you dropped frames. I don't know if it does that anymore though. And then when you're done, just hit stop recording. Make sure you stop recording before you close out of your OBS. Otherwise, you can screw it up. 1 second, guys. I'll be back. Okay, and I'm back. And now I'm going to show you guys some of the fun stuff that we're going to be adding to OBS. We're done with all the boring stuff. And this is going to be if you're live streaming. And some of these things have already been pre-made. But I'm going to show you, to the best of my ability, how you can do them for yourself. It's actually pretty intuitive once you get signed up. But the first thing we're going to do, before we add any other elements, is I'm going to add just my overlay. It's just an image that I made in, I have GIMP, which is the free version of Photoshop pretty much. But you can make it in any photo editor, just not MS Paint. And it's going to be a new image. It's going to be unturned overlay to create. And I'm going to browse my files. I'm going to find it. 1 second here. Okay, guys, here it is. Some of these are super old overlays. Wow. But anyways, it's unturned stream right here. So I'm going to click it. And it's already 1920 by 1080, so it already fits perfectly. The most important thing with this is just make sure, sorry, it's a little tight there. Make sure that you have transparent for the rest. If you go on like, this could be, I can see myself doing this when I first started out. If you go on like Photoshop or MS Paint or whatever, and just, you can't do this in MS Paint, by the way. Cannot. But if you go on there and you just draw a bunch of lines but leave a white background, then all this stuff is going to be white. You're not going to see anything behind it. You're not going to see the webcam. You're not going to see the game. None of that. So what you can do is you can keep the white background, then go through and do all the other stuff. And then you have to go in a more advanced editor than MS Paint. You have to go in either GIMP or Photoshop or what's the other one? Like Paint 2.0 or something like that. Something like that. I don't know. Any advanced photo editor, or you can find like web browser ones as well, where you just upload the photo and it's called Color to Alpha. Just Google a Color to Alpha editor. You could probably find one in your browser. And then you just select all the white and turn it into what's called alpha, which is just transparency, which is really important because then you can still, you have this, but then see how the rest of it is gray, and you can still see everything else behind it. Otherwise, it would all just be filled in white and there'd be nothing back there. I also have my Twitter up here. You can add whatever you want to this. I'm not going to make a tutorial on how to do this. If you want me to do that, comment down below, and I can do a separate tutorial on that. I'm not going to include that in this, though. But yeah, here's the little border. This is one that I like for unturn. I'm actually probably going to make a new one that's less blocking all the screen, just because when I do stream highlights, this isn't ideal. But now I'm going to move the webcam over. I want it right about here. Notice it locks on the sides like that. I'm barely moving it over, and then it just locks onto the side of the screen. If you want to turn that off, you hold down Shift, and then you can move it freely and see it won't. It'll still, wait, no. You You hold down control. Yeah, you hold down control. If you hold down control, then it won't lock. There we go. And now I'm gonna center this to the best of my ability, right about there. And I'm gonna hold down Alt and put it right on the line. There we go, just like that. So now our webcam is in place. That looks really good. You can always move it around depending on like how big or small you want it. You could zoom in on your head too, if you want to do that. So the next thing we're gonna add is Streamlabs. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go to streamlabs.com. I'll link it down below. Here it is right here. Hold on. Is there anything you guys can't see here? I don't think so. I don't see anything you guys can't have. But I would make a new account, but you need to have like an account with it, so I'm not gonna do that. But go on Streamlabs and make an account, and this is your dashboard. This is the first thing you'll see. And we're gonna add the event list first. And just make sure you link it with YouTube. You can do this with Twitch as well, but Twitch is a little different. I know how to do it with YouTube, so I have a link with YouTube right here. As soon as you link with YouTube, just give them access to your account and all that. Don't worry, they're not gonna do anything. I believe all the access is just viewing your account. I don't even think they have any other access. And then you're gonna go down to the event list first. That's what we're gonna be doing first. And you're gonna click to show the widget URL, and you're gonna copy it. I'm not gonna show mine because, well, I mean, I'm not gonna give you guys my URL because then you can like, it's not even a huge deal actually. I think you guys should just like put my events on your stream, and that's actually not even a big deal. But I'm still not gonna show it because they hide it for a reason. So there we go. You're gonna copy that, and you're gonna come over here. Actually, here, I'll copy it on my other monitor. Hopefully you guys can't see both monitors. Okay, I copied it. Now we're gonna go over here to new source, add web source, which is browser source, which is right here. So you're gonna add a browser source, and okay, what browser source is it will you put in the link, and then it goes to that website, and then it'll just put that website on screen, but you can cut it down to like something very small. So they're moving our cars. Okay, that's what my family was doing. So we're gonna add event list 2, create new URL. I don't think it's gonna hide it, so I'll have to edit this. That's kind of a pain. I hate editing. All right. Well, actually, no. I'm not gonna edit it. Instead, I'm gonna move this on my other screen. But all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paste the URL right here. See you guys on this line right here. It just says OBS project by default. Move it on my other monitor. Paste it. Press OK. There we go. That's all I did. And now here it is up in the corner. Event list is right up here. You can move it around. You can scale it smaller. Those are all my recent subscribers. If people donate, it'll show in there, but I haven't streamed in the past like 12 hours, so no one has donated recently. I'll put that right there, and then I'll scale it up a little bit more. I'm gonna hold control to take off the snapping. I think like right there would be all right. Whoops, I just cut the video because I just showed my key because I'm stupid. But if you guys want, you can go on Streamlabs, and you can change how many go in the row. All you have to do is, let's see, I'm trying to scroll down far enough. Okay, now scroll down. Oh, I showed the key. No, I didn't. We're good. I thought I kept showing my key. Scroll down right here and go to max events. You can push it up to like 10, then go down, hit save, and move it over. But hit save, and now as you guys can see, it's about to update. It usually takes a minute to update. Sorry, I cut the video. I showed my thing again. There we go. Now it updated. I'm gonna set it back to 5 though, just because that's what I always do. It just takes some time to update there. But there we go. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do the alert box. Real quick, I'll show you guys though. I'm gonna test donation. If I do, you can see John just donated $50 right there. It'll show on here. It was just a test, that's why I went away after. But that's how the event list works. Next, we're gonna do the alert box. So the alert box is once again on Streamlabs. Right here, I have it on Streamlabs. Just click alert box on the side here. Copy your URL, and then get ready to paste it into OBS. So we're gonna add browser source, alert box 2, and I'm gonna paste a new URL here on another window. Right there. Okay. And the alert box looks like nothing. I'm gonna scale it down a little bit. Scale it down to like that size because the alerts don't take up the entire box. And now if we go back into OBS, let me just hide that again. Now if we go back into OBS, there's a lot of settings for the alert box, so these can be kind of confusing. General settings is just like the color and stuff. Don't worry about that. The background color is just if you use like that color text in the background isn't gonna work because technically it is green screens and it automatically like green screens it out for you. So just leave that alone. Alert moderation delay. Don't worry about this stuff. Alert delay. That's like how many seconds will go in between each alert. It's like when the first one finishes, it'll be 5 minutes before the next one. I like this layout. But these are the layouts for alerts that you can choose. These are just general settings. You can go to each individual settings. But first, let's start with donations. If you go to donations, you have to enable it. And then this is one that I use, actually. It's a photo with text. But I got rid of the photos because I'm not a big fan of them. You can add like little GIFs next to them. I'll show you guys. Animation, I just fade in and fade out. And then this is the message. Blank, donated, blank. And then the text effect is the text wiggles. You can change it to like all these different effects like rubber band and stuff. See, I just do wiggle. And then image, you can add like a picture or a GIF or GIF, or however you call it, right next to the text if you'd like. The default one is like a zombie running or something. I'm not going to add any. I'm not a big fan of those. But for sounds, I do have the John Cena, Cena sub sound, the John Cena song right there. You can upload any song you want. And then the sound volumes are here. Alert duration, I do 30 seconds just because by the time it like reads all of them out, I keep it on screen until it's done reading it. Because that's the alert duration. That's how long the picture will stay on screen. Like the text and like if you have a picture next to it, the picture. That's not how long it will play the song. Like the sound, it'll just play till the end of the sound, and then it reads it afterwards. So that's not the sound. This is just how long the image stays on screen. The image of like what they donated. Donator message settings. The rest of the stuff, you know, you can change like the fonts and all that, but no need to do any of that. And then everything else is pretty much the same thing. Subscribers, it's just like this. I have it a different effect instead. Enabled, I have it play air horn. That sound. Sorry if I just destroyed anyone's ears. I'll try and turn that down. You can add an image if you want. Sound volume, alert duration is how long it stays on screen again. And yeah, font settings, all that stuff. Sponsors I don't even know what sponsors is for YouTube. If anyone does, comment down below. Super chat, same thing. I set it the same as my donation. Wiggle, fade in, fade out. John Cena. Alert duration, I'll push that back up to 30. There we go. And it's pretty simple. So now, if you guys want to test it, just click here and press test donation. And let's move this over. Right there. Sorry if that's loud. So that's John Cena song. Obviously, you can do any song you want, any sound you want. Most people do shorter sounds. Mine is kind of long, but I don't get that many donations. That's why I do it. Hold on. Oh, it's actually one other thing. I turned on text to voice. So if you go back here, and to turn on text to voice, it's right here, text to speech. You need to click the plus there and enable it. Spam security, I do low because you know if you want to give me money to troll me, go ahead. Volume, all that stuff. I turned that on for all of them. I just did that recently. That's why I forgot about it. But text to speech is on for all of those. So, in case you guys are wondering. And now the next thing that we're going to add is the donation goal and donation ticker. The way this is going to work is, once again, on Streamlabs here. We're going to go over to donation goal. Copy your widget. And then here, I'm going to start a new one. In case we do a stream today. And add a new goal. I'm going to start a new one. It's going to be called $1 stream goal. That's what I usually do. $1 or $2. $1 stream goal. And the amount's going to be $1 starting at 0. And today is July 15th, so it's going to end July 16th. So that's 07/15/2017. Start donation goal. You can see it up here. Copy the widget. I'm going to copy it onto the monitor. Right there. Then we're going to add new source. Browser source. And it's going to be donation goal 2. And then I'm going to paste the URL on the side here. Just paste it. You guys know where to paste it. Just right in the top right up here. Press OK. And there we go. That one's super simple. That's all you have to do for donation goal. You can make it bigger or smaller, obviously. I didn't even change it. I have the default size right there. And then we're going to do 2 more. The ticker. Then we're going to do the live sub count. So first let's do the ticker. Once again, go back to Streamlabs. Click donation ticker on the left side here. And then widget URL is right up here. Just copy that. And then I have mine copied. Go into OBS. Create a browser source. Ticker 2. Paste it right here. You guys know how this works by now. You should be able to figure it out. Paste it. And here we have our ticker. As you can see, it goes right down the middle. Oil Place dropped the $252 donation a few days ago. Huge shout out to him. But there we go. I try and not go all the way to the end. Sounds that'll screw it up. I'll go like pretty close though. Maybe like that right there. That's pretty good. And I'll move it up just a bit. Oh wait, that'll move the donation goal. If you ever want to, if you have things like right on top of each other and you want to move one of them, just go down here and click them right here, and then you can move them. There we go. And that's a donation ticker right there. And the last thing we're gonna do is the live sub count. This one is a little bit different. This is not through Streamlabs. Streamlabs does not support this yet, as far as I know. I wish I did. The way to do this is just gonna Google live sub count. I looked for browser source. I only did this a while ago. I don't exactly remember how I did it. I believe I did it like this though. Yeah, here's a Social Blade one. This one is not a browser source, unfortunately. But type in your YouTube name. Mine is RedFlyer, but like my YouTube URL, if you type in RedFlyer, it'll be confused. Oh, yes, it did come up. It used to not come up. That's cool. Anyways, go to live subscriber count right down here. And what is this background? It's like a weird red thing in the background. I don't like that at all. I don't know why that's there. But if you want to see a live subscriber count, here we go. So now you're going to copy the URL right up here. Right there. I believe there are better ones because it says this one only updates every second. Well, no, I guess every second is pretty good. I was thinking every minute. Yeah, every second works. So we're going to go down here, and then we're going to add another browser source. It's going to be sub count 2. And then we're going to paste in the URL right here. But this one, we also need to do some other work on it. The URL is pasted. But let's go back to settings. See how it's all weird like that? So we need to make the width bigger to cover the entire screen. Because then we can always crop it later, right, guys? So we're going to go 1920 by 1080. Because that's how big my browser is. That's how big the web page is probably oriented for. There we go. See, now it covers the whole screen right here. And now we're going to do first a lot of... Wait, hold on. We want to make sure we click live sub count 2 and we're not on anything else. Then we're going to do a lot of scaling down. Just like that. Now we're going to do some cropping. Hold down Alt. Go in like that. I don't like how it has the red lines back there. I don't know why that's there. You can always find another live sub count. This isn't the only one. There's tons of them out there. So, and then we can scale it back up. And just like that, we have a live subscriber count. I have no way of showing you guys that it works because I can't like go subscribe to myself and unsubscribe. But it does work though. I can tell you that. And that's it. These are all of our stream elements. We just made them all on video right now. I hope this video did help you out. If it did, drop a comment, subscribe, like the video, and let me know what else I could help with. If there's any other tutorials, if you want to see how to make an overlay, I might do a new overlay. Maybe I'll do a video on it just for the hell of it. And yeah, hope this helped all you guys out. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.